He was in the Air Force during the Vietnam War and supports those on the front lines by loading fighter jets with weapons.
KCA United reporter Jason Takhtadjian tonight sharing the story of Leon Stevenson and his experiences during and after the war in this week's edition of Veterans Voices.
The whole country was pockmarked where bombs for years and years and years and years and years had pockmarked it. You pretty well knew you were going into a war.
During his time in the Air Force, Leon Stevenson was based in Phuket Air Base as a weapons specialist.
Whenever there was a firefight going on, they would call us and say, we need 4 F-100s, and they would give us the orders, whether it was 500-pound bombs, 250-pound bombs, napalm, or rockets.
And the Viet Cong saw his air base as a target.
The VC would go up into the mountains and lob mortars down onto the base. They wanted to blow up those airplanes. So they would, suicide missions come in with jackets of explosives on them and try to get up underneath of an airplane and blow themselves and the airplane up. Never got to the airplanes, never lost an airplane the whole time we were over there.
Besides Stevenson's encounters with the Viet Cong, he also had to handle napalm.
Napalm was the most dangerous weapon that we loaded because we would get them in and they would be leaking, and napalm is like Jell-O. The consistency is it's like gasoline, very explosive. They were using a lot of napalm not only on the enemy, but we cleared an awful lot of jungle. If the VC were sneaking up and getting in somewhere, we just totally went in and napalmed it.
After exactly a year of service, Stevenson was eligible to come home, a moment he was eager for.
Everybody wanted out, everybody, no matter what branch of the service you were in or anything else, you wanted out.
But when he returned to the United States, he wasn't greeted with the warmest of welcomes.
On the street, I'd get spit at for going. Consequently, these pictures haven't been out of the trunk for 53 years. I don't talk about it. The country made us ashamed of the fact that we had went over there and fought for America.
If there was one takeaway from his time in Vietnam, it's that life in America is taken for granted.
Anytime you visit a third world country of any kind, anywhere, whether there's a war or not, you learn a lot about America. You come back and love it because we've got it better than anybody else.
For Veterans Voices, Jason Takhtadjian, KCA United News.